You said "I do," went on the honeymoon, and came home. But now your mom calls every other day to check on your finances, and your dad has strong opinions about where you live. Without realizing it, you are letting well-meaning parents aggressively prod and deform the boundaries of your new marriage. Over the next 6 minutes, we are going to fix that. We're going to build a custom, step-by-step boundary protection plan to stop this outside interference permanently. To execute this plan, you only need 2 things: a smartphone ready to take some screenshots, and 15 uninterrupted minutes tonight to sit down and speak with your wife. Failing to establish these lines in the sand early means you aren't leading your home, you are simply living in it as a guest. Step 1 is identifying exactly where your marriage is vulnerable. We need to find your primary boundary leak. This graphic shows 3 primary leak zones. First, finances. When parents ask for income details, check debt, or offer strings-attached money. Second, visits. Unannounced drop-ins or expecting mandatory weekend attendance. Finally, major decisions. Parental pressure over where you live, career moves, or having children. Those choices belong exclusively to you and your wife. Allowing your parents to cast a vote in these areas is a direct surrender of your household authority to an outside committee. Now that you've audited your boundary zones, step 2 is equipping yourself with the exact words to shut the interference down. Get your phone ready to screenshot these verbatim responses. If finances are your weak point, take a screenshot of this card. Your strict pushback script is, "We're working through our finances together, and we've decided to keep that between us." For unannounced visits, your response is, "This isn't a great time. Let's plan something for next week." And when pressure mounts on those major life decisions, you say, "We've made a decision we're both at peace with, and we're not going to be changing course on this." Do not apologize. Do not over-explain. Men often fail at this step because they try to soften the blow with explanations, which simply invites a debate. Delivering a clear, unapologetic boundary removes ambiguity. It stops the immediate argument and reduces long-term family conflict because everyone knows exactly where the line is drawn. Step number 3 is about real-time protection. We need to configure an emergency exit strategy for those moments when you're at a family gathering and things get unexpectedly invasive. You and your wife need to agree on an invisible code phrase that doesn't draw attention. It can be as simple as saying, "Hey, I'm thirsty," or asking her to help you find your jacket. This flowchart shows the mechanical execution of the strategy. First, you set the word. Second, you deploy it the second a conversation crosses a line. Third, when the word is spoken, both of you excuse yourselves immediately, no questions asked. Using this word signals to your wife in real time that you are her teammate, especially when external pressure begins to mount. Step 4 is where you put this into action. If you try to spring these new rules on your extended family without getting your spouse fully aligned first, the plan will fail. Tonight, you need to use this exact low-pressure opening line. "Hey, I want to make sure we're on the same page about how we handle our finances, our visits, or our big decisions." Your goal for this conversation is simple. You don't need to fix everything tonight. You just need to agree on one specific boundary to enforce and pick your one code word. You cannot protect your marriage from outside interference if there is division on the inside. Internal alignment is the foundation of the entire strategy. You now have your boundary protection plan. You have the screenshot-ready scripts to push back, a covert code word to escape tense situations, and the exact opening line to align with your wife tonight. It is normal to feel guilty about pushing back against the people who raised you, but setting these firm boundaries doesn't make you a bad son. It proves that you are a capable husband. Drop down into the comments right now and tell me which of the 3 boundary zones you are going to lock down tonight. Stepping up to lead your home with clarity ensures that the decisions shaping your future stay between you and your wife.